Our son Luke was just 24 when he was killed by police in Airlie Beach, Queensland in October 2022. He decided to travel Australia before he settled down, driving from Mandurah, WA to Townsville, Queensland in his beloved Hilux. He was a tradie, he got work while he saved for the next part of his trip. He spent most weekends exploring, camping, four-wheel driving. It was during his time in Townsville actually that he met a girl who worked in Airlie Beach, which is about 3.5 hours drive from Townsville. A few weeks after meeting her, he was up and ready for work when she called to say she had some car trouble. So he took the day off work and he drove all the way down to Airlie Beach to help her. That was Luke. He'd literally help anybody. After spending the day there together, he decided to stay the night. Even though he was still dressed for work, which included his small utility penknife on his belt. They both went out to the pub, and then just after midnight, Luke was walking alone on his way to another pub when he walked past two cops. Further up the road, he then passed another two who were out patrolling the party precinct. It's fair to say Luke was intoxicated. He brushed past one of the cops and said, "Excuse me." And as he attempted to cross the road, the other cop decided to challenge him. The first time he provoked him, Luke ignored him, so he then provoked him a second time, saying, "See you later, tough guy." And Luke returned to the path where he stood still. The cop who'd provoked him, calling him a tough guy, then asked him what he had. Luke removed his penknife from his pants and he held it in his right hand down by his side. And immediately, both cops then pulled out their guns and pointed them at him while moving backwards in order to lure him around the corner, as they admitted in court, and Luke followed slowly. 18 seconds later, they opened fire, killing him in an instant. He hadn't committed any crime, he hadn't threatened anybody, he was still moving slowly, and he was approximately 15 feet away with his penknife still in his hand down by his side when they fired 5 bullets at him. 3 hit his chest and 2 hit vehicles in the street. As he was lay unresponsive and dying on the pavement, they actually handcuffed his arms behind his back, arrested him and searched his pockets, all before giving any first aid, and it was 7 minutes, before they even attempted to give CPR, which was so poor they may as well have not bothered. They didn't remove the handcuffs from our son until after he was dead. A civil investigation only has proved to be nothing more than a complete joke. Police investigating police, covering up major evidence, omitting evidence, manipulating evidence, including footage from the cafe where Luke had breakfast that day with his girlfriend. After she was removed from the witness list, which we only found out when we travelled to Cairns for Luke's inquest in August 2023, she came forward and made a statement alleging a prior relationship with the cop who fired 4 of the 5 bullets. Allegedly she'd matched with him on Tinder the year before, and after messaging for months she met up with him one night in Townsville, after which she rejected him due to his attitude towards the job. She also alleged that this cop was sat in the cafe watching them having breakfast just hours before killing Luke. Then at a hearing in November 2023, this evidence was dismissed as irrelevant, just like any evidence we've ever tried to put forward. After this hearing, we were sent a news article from a supporter about a cop not previously mentioned in our case who'd been charged and found guilty of an offence relating to our son. This cop had illegally searched Luke up on his police computer and given privileged information to a member of the public before any witness statements had been taken. This evidence was not only omitted entirely from the police investigation and therefore hidden from the coroner, but is still being kept from us over 4 months after we uncovered it and disclosed it to the coroner. We still have no idea when he looked Luke up, why he did that, or who it was that he gave the information to, which in our opinion just completely compromises the entire investigation from the start. All of our concerns have been ignored. Luke had no witnesses for him at inquest. They've refused to release the footage, and even our victim impact statement was denied. But we continue to fight for the truth, because without that, there can be no justice. So please follow us and support us. Thank you.